Okay, now this is not to be alarmist or to scare you. However, I will tell you this. If you have memories that are on a regular old tape right now, Aaron Berger has a very sad comparison. Whether we like it or not, they are degrading as we speak.
It's just what happens.
And I know what you're saying. It's like, oh, no, you don't understand. I keep them in an attic. I keep them in an air-conditioned basement. I keep them in the dark. I mean, I keep, you know, all the things that we quote-unquote are doing, you are not protecting those memories. So what we have a way to do is to protect and preserve them forever. It's a combination unit, so it's a VCR and DVD player, but it's also a VCR recorder and a DVD recorder. So you can, with all the free discs that we even include an HDMI cable, which I think is crazy. I mean, you know, the retail values on those could easily be a flex pay. We pay to send it to you. So number one, what's a little scary is your memories are degrading. Number two, what's a little scary is the mines are almost closed. Yeah. There is one factory in the world that produces the heads that make these VCRs, and they are in the process of weaning themselves out of the business.
Absolutely.
So first of all, there's only a sole source that we can get this from. That's why you don't see them on the air very often anymore. And number two, the factory where we do get these, they are as we speak, they are transitioning themselves out of the manufacturing of the VCR heads, which means at some point, what we've got is what we've got, and we will not be able to secure or get this technology again. And you know, and the problem is, Aaron, you know, I think of my mom, and if you went to Pat's house right now, she's got stacks and stacks of the VHS tapes, and every time I do this with you, she's like, you know, I really need to get this. Because it's funny, I can see her turn to the side, and I can see Pat visualizing all of those memories literally dissolving before her very eyes.
Yeah, and it's a sad thought. I mean, here's the problem. If we're lucky enough, if you're lucky enough to have memories on tape somewhere, this is eventually, like Shannon said, this is what happens to them. You think they're in the attic, they're in the basement, they're safe, they're fine. Well, you do have to worry about them. Of course, there's fires and floods and natural disasters, but even that, just the air that we breathe oxidizes this tape. So here's what happens. Over time, it becomes yellow, it becomes brittle, it starts to get that double image, and then the memory eventually is gone. So that's the really bad news. If I had to stop the presentation here, I'd just ask for a box of Kleenex and go on my way, but there's really good news. The good news is, with my soon-to-be world-famous one-finger demo, it's a touch of one finger where you can take all of your old memories on VHS tape and move them over to disc, where they're safe, where they're protected, where they stand the test of time, where they take up a heck of a lot less room, and, ready for this, where they look better. And you're thinking, well, wait a minute, how do they look better? It's because this is more than just a dubbing machine. In fact, we can't fit it in our description anymore, but we used to call this, we used to have the word in there, it still is this, an up-converting DVD VCR. Here's why. Anything that you play on this, whether it's, even if it's you just leave things on tape, you know, old mouse movies or old westerns or old Potter, whatever it is, on tape, everything that you watch on this is up converted to 1080p, as high as 1080p, as high as your television can play back. So you might have, maybe you have an old wedding tape. Maybe you have grandmothers, great-grandmothers. In fact, my nephew is getting married tomorrow. Congratulations to Peter and Camilla. You know, if you're lucky enough to have an old memory like this or an old wedding on tape, you might have old aunts or great-grandmothers or, you know, people that might not even be with you anymore. You're going to see them, and this is not a joke. This is why this is a customer pick. You're gonna see them in high definition for maybe the first time in 20 years. So it's one of the most exciting things. When you play something back on this, it automatically up converts. Like Shannon said, we include that high definition, that HDMI cable, that aids in the process, plus of course everything that's built into the machine. Also the DVD player, same thing. Everything you watch, you don't have to go buy Blu-rays, you don't have to go buy high def DVDs. Your entire movie collection is now high definition. Isn't that exciting? So the first thing, of course, is being able to dub from tape to disc. That's number one. Number two is everything is up converted to the highest of high definition, 1080p. And number three, this is a big one too. How many of you have paid for a monthly DVR service? I have paid the cable company every month to be able to record. You don't have to do that anymore. This is a DVD recorder, so you can record your favorite shows. You can pre-program this to record your favorite shows directly to DVD. You never have to buy a box set again. You never have to worry about running out of room on your DVD. In fact, if you have a DVR that's full, you can even plug it into this and record everything to disc. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. And again, it's one touch, the soon-to-be world-famous one-finger demo. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 items on the screen right now, right? There's 4 different things that I've recorded either from television or from tape or what have you. Now I'm gonna go down here, and actually other thing I'll point out on the way in, if you have an old camcorder, you know, I get this question all the time, an old VHS-C camcorder or beta camcorder, whatever.
All those JVC camcorders we sold.
Absolutely, you can plug those into this and record. A lot of people keep their old camcorders around just to be able to watch because they can't, you know, nothing else will play the tape format back. This will record all those to DVD as well. Okay, but let me show you how. So there's 4 thumbnails. I'm going to press stop, move this into VCR mode, and then you take whatever tape you have. So for me, this is actually, well, this is, I think, a wedding or a birthday or one of those kind of things. For you, it's probably a wedding or it's probably a baptism, something very, very important to your life, right? Something that not only you want to have now converted to high definition automatically. Oh, this is one of my old shows. That's right. That's what this is.
Fun.
So here we go. So this is what I'm going to do. I want to have this forever. This is my old reel. I'm going to do it. So ready? Follow my finger. This goes by fast, and this is where we get busy, so it's the time to really check it out. Right down here, there's a button that says dubbing. I'm going to just press it one time. Bada boom. That's it. VCR to DVD dubbing, and that's all there is to it. Now,
let me ask
everything
you a question,
that you see right now. Sure.
So, okay, so I know my VHS tapes don't look good as a DVD. Will this help my old tapes look better?
It's a wonderful question. Even your old tapes. Everything that you have is now up converted as high as your television will accept. You know, if you have a 720p, it will upgrade to 720p. If you have a 1080p television, all the way up to 1080p. And you know the best part about that? It does it automatically. You never have to push a button. You don't have to figure out and configure it to up convert, none of that. Just like you only push one button to move all of your movies, all of your VHS movies to DVD. You know, a lot of people think this takes a graduate degree in engineering to do. In fact, it's finished already.
Is it really?
So I just did that little clip.
Okay.
I want to point out, if I had just popped this in, you know, popped it in, maybe you have like a 3-hour movie to convert or something like that. Pop it in before you go to work, pop it in whenever, hit record. When you come back, everything will be moved over, recorded for you on disc. When we started this presentation about 5 minutes ago, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 thumbnails on this disc. We now have 5, and that happened again. And you know, I took all the time to explain it, to tell you everything it did, and recorded that. So anybody, and again, it's why it's a customer pick. Anybody in the world can do it.
They can. It's so funny. Whenever my mom watches this presentation, she's like, Shannon. After every show, she says, is it really one button? It really is. Now, there is an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. The HDMI cable is included, which in many cases, that could be a flex pay. We are including all of the bonus or the extra discs for you to record on. So you'll see that clock on your screen. Remember, that means T-minus 5 minutes before we officially unveil our Viper. And this is not to scare you, but I can tell you right now, first of all, if you're not using antivirus protection in a computer or on your cell phone, you're making a huge mistake. And the price that we have at midnight is less than what you would expect to pay for 1 year, 1 license. This is a 10-10-10 license. 10 licenses mobile, 10 licenses PC, 10 licenses track off. So full details at midnight. But remember, with only a couple thousand of our combination DVD VCR recorder, remember that the company, there's one company in the world that makes the heads that a VCR records on. That company, we know for a fact, they are now starting to transition themselves out of that manufacturing process. So at some point, those assembly lines or those factory lines will be finito, will be no more. Now, at this point, we've kind of secured, to my knowledge, the last of what we can get. So on that flex pay, that's actually the lowest flex pay I've ever had on this too, by the way. $35.99. It is so worth it to get this at home. I can tell you for a fact, I don't know if you remember the show or not. This is probably a couple years ago now, where I brought in one of my old shows.
I do.
And it was funny because we put this in here, and it was snow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you don't understand. That's why I know the whole, I kept it in a dark place. It was cool, it was air conditioned, away from moisture, the whole 9 yards. And fast forward, there was nothing on the tape. And that's why, take it from me, it's happening. It's happening. Just like death and taxes or the aging process, okay? Those are all things that we don't have, control over, but they're happening. your traditional VHS tapes are degrading as we speak. That's not to scare you, but I mean, take it from me, because I've had my heart broken, and there's nothing worse than losing baby's first steps, than losing those memories of those grandparents, than losing, you know, that wedding day or that special birthday or that graduation or that anniversary. Do not let those memories slip through your fingers. When it's as little as $35.99 to get this at home, how in the world can you say no to it?
I couldn't agree more.
Seriously.
You know, Callie Northagen, one of our other lovely hosts here, tells a great story. She's like, Aaron, the day that I finally did this, you know, you don't wake up in the morning and think, I'm going to buy a DVD
Right.
VCR today. I get it. You know, I understand. Just like you don't wake up in the morning and think, I want to buy antivirus today. But there's nothing more important to do. And Callie said the day that she did that, she felt like she lost 20 pounds. Yeah. She said, I just moved all my tapes over. I knew it was done, and it was just like this burden off my shoulders. I can imagine. If you have tapes like this, first of all, they take up so much room. I mean, they're in a box somewhere or in your attic or wherever they are. They take up a ton of room. They're a mess. All of these tapes fit on this many discs. Can you believe that? So you save so much room. By the way, if you've thought about having an at-home job, maybe you wanted to make a little bit of extra money, but you'd rather do it in the home than going out and, you know, having to work as third shift or something. Put a little ad on Craigslist that says, I dub wedding tapes to DVD. Nearly every home in America has a wedding tape that they want moved over to DVD, but you know, it's expensive.
That it is.
At dubbing houses, it's expensive. People have to leave them there for a week. They think it's very complicated. It's not.
No.
You don't have to, I won't tell if you won't tell. It's a touch of one button. I tell you what, we don't have much time, but we have enough time for me to show you again that you can do this.
You can.
It's the touch of one button, and I want to help you here because I want you. It breaks my heart. It broke my heart when Shannon brought in her reel and she popped it in, and I said, Shannon, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Once it's a grade, and it wasn't that old.
And
it was
wasn't
probably
that
10,
old.
maybe 15 years old.
Maybe 10 years old.
So let's show you guys again how easy it is to move everything over.
I still say you need to insure that finger just like those celebrities insure their legs.
I'm Lloyd's of London on speed dial. We're going to get that taken care of right away. Okay, so here we go. Remember, this up converts for you, it dubs for you, even records live television directly to DVD. Or do you have an old camcorder? Because if you have an old camcorder, you can plug it in right there and move everything to DVD. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thumbnails on the screen right now. I'm gonna move this over to, I'm gonna stop this, move this over to VCR mode, and I'm gonna pop in a tape. For me, this is a show that I did a couple of years ago. It's a play that I did, gosh, now almost 15 years ago. You might have a hard time believing that I want it preserved, but I don't know, my mother loves it. So Shannon, would you be kind enough to come around? And I know you're going to get, and actually the only reason this is dark right now is because we were changing scenes.
All right, want me to get
Shannon is going to do the honors. Go for it, my dear.
There we go.
Touch it one time. VCR to DVD dubbing.
Done.
Now remember, if we just left this alone right now, you know, Shannon and I went and had coffee or whatever, this would run for 45 minutes or an hour. When it's finished, it all moves over automatically. Or if you want to do little individual thumbnails, you can. Last thing I'll say, remember, once you have your memories on disc, now you can put them on Facebook. Now you can put them online. Now you can share them and edit them and you know, give them to your friends and family, because this disc will play back on any DVD player.
And it's a forever memory now too. Plus it takes up a lot less room, and I know my little clutter buster, Aaron Berger, likes that. Me, I like my clutter.
Stresses me out. It just does.
I know. All right, well, it is time to clear our way to a brand new day. And if you haven't heard details yet, yes, please keep calling on your Emerson. You do need to understand, with hundreds of people calling, the company that manufactures the heads for the VCR component of this, they are not moving forward with the manufacturing of this. So just to be clear, it's a sole source company that we can get the heads for the VCR from. That company, that factory, is working their way out of production, meaning as they move forward, they are not going to continue with the manufacturing of the VCR heads, which that means then when they're done, they are done, period. Well, you know, if you get a virus, I hate to say it, but your finances, your personal information,